So it's been a while since I've done a video. Since then, I did get this pipe fixed up. I'll see if I can get a picture of what it looked like before. Massive difference. Now, my mate who fixed this really struggled with it because the tubing was so bad, like the shape of this steel was so bad. Like, should have maybe just started with something brand new. I think there is a pipe you can get like this for dual pipes, but I think these go down or something. But there's one very similar. It would have cost me about $80. So, and he owed me a favour for this, so I thought might as well get it fixed up. He said there might be some tiny little pinholes somewhere, but I was hoping that maybe the paint, he put some high temp paint on this, and should be good to go. It's got to be better than what it was. One coat of etch primer on there, just so the paint can stick. Just want to paint this bracket that's under the engine black, just so that the silver doesn't stand out. And then I've just got, I don't know how old this thing is, but I've just got some gloss black that I'll paint over it, and she should look alright. Just bent this up. I don't know how it's going to look. We'll fit it up, eh? See what it looks like. As you can see, I put the bumper, I fitted the kill switch. Initially I didn't fit this wire that goes to the spark plug, because I think that's just like a temp wire. Someone said it earths the kill switch. Well, it doesn't, because it still doesn't work. It still only works on off, so there's some going on with this kill switch, but as long as it works on the on-off on the radio, I'm happy with that. Fitted the tank, filter, the linkage, got the pipe going as well. Unfortunately, there's no bottom mount on this pipe, so I've put some sort of like some heat protected stuff around the pipe, put a little spacer there as well with a cable tie. I don't know how long the cable tie will last, but that's sort of like high temp sheeting stuff, protective stuff. So, and you wouldn't believe it, when I tried to take the bloody spark plug out before, as I pulled the lead, the one that I repaired earlier just ripped out, so obviously I didn't fit it properly, so I don't know what the go was with that. This is now drying, and it's raining outside. So, got a few runs, but it doesn't matter. You're not going to really see it as long as it's black. I'm up to the point now, I can't fit this because it fits with the other thing. with that little cover. So I'm thinking of maybe my next job is to clean this engine up. See if I can put a different top on it. I'll have to make something out of wood or something. This is all out of wood, I think, so if I can make something out of wood. And that's pretty much it, I think. I've got the hoses to put on there. I fitted up the mount. I could have cut it, but that was just like a test run. And that's probably about it so far. Alright, getting dark now. I'll put the wheel caps back on. Put the hoses back on. And with this engine, I tried to do a scoop, and put in the bin. Out of wood. I'm no bloody craftsman when it comes to all this woodworking stuff. So I think somehow what I'm going to try and do is replicate this a little bit bigger. I should have enough of these for 8 of them. I've got a plate to put on top. I'll cut that there. Put the 8 pipes sticking out. Glued, screwed, and hopefully it works out. It's really coming to an end now, this one. Fitted the engine. I repaint. All these were like a dodgy red colour, so I repainted them black. But other than that, everything's all done and ready to go. The only thing that might be an issue is the kill switch, but I think that'll be all good. Yeah, so it's looking all right. And then with the body, as I place the body through the old mounts, they didn't really line up with the 2 holes from the back. So and even the wheel arches, the way these holes were drilled out, it put the wheel arch out. So I filled them up with a couple of bits of plastic. I've glued them up, and now I've just got to somehow read where the mounts are, because I think it was too low before. It was like this, which is on an angle. So you probably want to go a little bit higher like that. I might clean up the wheel arch because they look a little bit dodgy. And I was going to cut these windows out so I can get to the engine switch, and this one and the rear one. I was going to put some Flywire on those 2 and leave this one open so that I can get to this. I don't know if I'll be able to get to it. Oh, I should be able to get to it from the top. Yeah. And I've just put the cable for the battery, because it's buried, put it at the front here, because you can't get to the battery box. So that's the only thing about this car. If there's any issues with the receiver or battery, whatever, I'm going to rip all this up. But it's no big deal. It's only 4 bolts and taking these hoses off, so it's not a big deal really. So what I'll do next, I'll see if I can work something out up here. Hopefully I can. I did see some toy cars on Marketplace. There's toy cars with sort of big engines hanging out of them, like muscle cars. And there was one around the corner I was going to buy, but it was only really small. Although it was big for that car, it was small for this car because, you know, 5th scale, there's not much really going around for 5th scale stuff. I've got a couple of things I want to try and we'll see how it goes, eh? Well, I put some Flywire in there. And the reason why I opened this up was I wanted airflow in there. Like this just traps the air inside, pretty much. So I thought I'd open it up there. I open it up here so I can push the button for the engine kill switch. Open it up here, put some Flywire. You can hardly see it. Like I said before, I covered up the holes. Sort of painted that over there. Did a little repair in that corner. Cut the wheel arches a bit better. So I just put some, I just found some adhesive, some sort of glue that I had spare. I don't know what it is, but I just used that. So it seems to be pretty sticky. I nearly covered up this one as well. Had to take that off. So the body's pretty much done now. And also what I did was I put little bits of foam around some sort of grommet, some sort of bushing, I guess. So I put that around there. I glued it, I taped it up. Hopefully it works out actually. And then I'll put it on here. I've got a washer. I'll put the washer on top like that, and it'll look like a little air filter. So I've got two of those. Might put a base plate on there so it's straighter. So hopefully the glue sticks. Once this is done, I think that's pretty much it for this one. I just got to start it, get it going, and she's done. So here we go, eh? Well, looks like about it. This is what I came up with. It's not 100%, but it completes the look, you know. Nothing's perfect on this thing, so yeah, I've re-drilled the hole. So I don't know, I was way out. For some reason the previous guy liked it on an angle, like, whereas I reckon it sits as it should right now. What do you reckon the bumper? Keep the bumper? So what we're going to do now is maybe go for a bit of a test drive. And that's it. Can I get in here? Yeah, I can get in easy. There we go.